I think that you can look back with proudness on the past 12 weeks. You have worked hard. I will not say anything else. You have worked tremendously hard. They were challenging, and you dealt with very important issues. How to inform your audiences back home on issues of good governance. And that's an important thing. We've spoke on that many times. You have been dealing with issues of how to find information, how to do research, how to use all media, internet, how you can use that to the benefit of your audiences, and to promote good governance. You have learned how to tell a good story, and I think that's also very important. You had heated discussions, and I've heard some reflections on that, on the essences. What is good governance? What is our role in this? Are we activists or are we journalists? And where's the bottom line? Where's the difference? How can we work together with activists? What dangers do we encounter in our work, and how can we deal with those dangers? How can we take care of our own safety and yet do what we want to do and what we need to do? I think in this international group you had all the opportunity to find out what your position in all this is. And this will never leave you. Wherever you go, how old you will be, whatever work you are going to do, this experience will stay with you. And I'm convinced that it has enriched not only your career, but also your personal life. You have learned to kill and to kiss. To kill your darlings to make a good story, and to keep it short and simple. It was not easy. I'm also aware of that. You were in this group with 32 strangers to begin with, but for most, 32 strong individuals coming from a different background, coming from a different culture, having to deal with each other to communicate in a language which is not your own language. And yet, you had to share your personal life, your private time and work, everything, 24 hours a day, 3 months long, 12 long weeks. That's not easy. We know that irritations occur, and yet you have dealt with that in a professional way and in an adult and mature way. And I think also this experience has enriched you, because there will not be many occasions in the future to come in which you will be in such an international group in these circumstances. And you have learned to deal with differences for the rest of your life. And I think that's an important experience for any journalist working in broadcast journalism, because you always have to work with people. It's people that count. And you have been able to learn how to deal with all kinds of people. Each of you has had that sad moment. Some of you, have had to mourn a loss. And some of you have happy moments, and you have shared that all among each other, helped each other to come over and to go on. I think that deserves a big round of applause. And here in RNTC, we have seen how you have done it, and I think you deserve a compliment for that, because with 32 people, that's never an easy job, and you have done it in a tremendous good way. Thank you for that. And now you're going home. It will be great to see your family again, to see your husband, your wife, your children, your beloved friends, your colleagues. That will be the best moment that has to come. And Yvonne called the travel agency And yes, all of you can fly home. No ash clouds. So Yvonne has checked, and for everybody it's on their flights. So and then on Monday, you're back in normal life. Strange, huh? Because everything will be the same except for you. You will be changed. And I think you have been talking about that in the workshops. But you have to be aware that you are full of stories. You are full of new things, new plans. But your colleagues might not always be waiting for that to hear. So take care. They might think that you were on a long vacation. Well, you know it wasn't that way. But take your time, take your patience, and use your wisdom to deal with, what you might encounter can be called jealousy, because you had the chance to be in this course, and they didn't. So take it with wisdom and bring them what you can give, but do it cautiously, patiently. And, I'm professionally, I know that you will be able to do so. Something else, I say, you will be changed, because you have been in 12 weeks of an experience that nobody else has in your work. Something else will be different too. When you're back at work and you see the news feeds coming in on Holland, or a volcano in Iceland affecting air traffic in Amsterdam, then you know where Amsterdam is. And you know what it looks like. And even more, you know which faces belong to Holland. Because Holland has become people, has become Connie, Yvonne, Ginger, Hank, Tony, all of them, Wim, So Holland has become people. And that same goes for Nepal, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Nigeria. All those countries that were maybe strange entities for you before have now become people. And when an oil crisis is there, something happens in Nepal, there's something going on, a bombing in Pakistan, then you will be on the email checking how your friends are doing. And that will be different for the rest of your life, because now you have friends all over the world. You're an international journalist. We hope you will stay in touch with RNCC. I told you that yesterday. Keep us informed on your career steps, everything that happens in your work, but also in your personal life. We are family right now, and we are interested to hear how you are doing. So keep us on track. Keep in touch. I will not say farewell, because I'm quite sure that we will meet again someday, someplace. Maybe it's online, maybe it's in real life, but we will meet again. And then I will say, good to see you again. Have a good trip.